This video is in response to a question in section 7.4 that is asking to compare study results to survey results using a normal approximation for a binomial. Okay, so this is the question. According to a study, 62% of all males between the ages of 18 and 24 live at home. So this is the study percentage here, 62%. Now suppose there's a survey that's administered, and the survey is administered to 233 people, and 155 respondents said that they live at home. So you're asked to use the normal approximation to the binomial to approximate the probability that at least 155 respondents live at home. So an important thing to know when you're doing this is when you're comparing a study to a survey. Well, first of all, when you're using a normal approximation for a binomial, you have to figure out the mean, and you have to figure out the standard deviation. And so the formula for the mean is n times p, and the formula for the standard deviation is the square root of n times p times 1 minus p. So one of the things you have to figure out is which numbers to use. So n is the total number of people in the survey. So that's 233. And then the p is part of the question. So whenever you're comparing a study to a survey, you use the p from the survey. So this is your p. And you use it as a decimal. So p is 0.62. And so you use those numbers to calculate the mean and the standard deviation. So the mean for this problem is 144.46. And the standard deviation, when we take the square root of the n times p times 1 minus p, we get as a standard deviation 7.4091. So in order to use the normal approximation for this, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to StatCrunch. Okay, so here's StatCrunch. We're going to use the normal approximation. So we're going to go ahead and do a calculator and have it be the normal calculator. So we need to type in our mean, 144.46, and the standard deviation, 7.4091, and I want it to be at least 155. So here's my curve. At least is going to be greater than or equal to, and then 155, I can't just say greater than or equal to 155. I have to do the correction for continuity, so I have to move half a step to the one side of that, and since I want to include it, I will go one step to the left. So instead of 155, I do 154.5 as my at least, and this is the value I get. So the probability that at least 155 people live at home, males live at home, is 0.08769. And so that's how you do that calculation. In the second part, you are asked to determine if your results contradict the study. And I'll leave you to determine that for yourself. I hope this helps.